One time I was teaching at this university, and after I got done, this reporter came up to me, and he was furious. Oh, he was so mad. And he's just yelling. He goes, "Why are you saying these things about our sin and that we're cursed? And why are you doing all this?" And I said, "Because I want you to love God." And he says, "What does this have to do with us loving God?" I said, "She loved much because she was forgiven much. And she knew how much she was forgiven because someone told her who she was." Why have I spent my entire life preaching on one thing, the cross? Because I know I was a vomitous sinner. I know I was under the curse. I looked in the mirror and I saw it. And I know that I had no hope. And I know that the only way I could be saved is if He took my filthy, wretched, perverted sin off of me. And that He took the curse on my behalf. That's why I love Him. Because He did this. As I shared with you, and I'm so ashamed, but that morning, about 4 or 5 in the morning, when I woke up in that room with that little light on, and I realized I slept the entire night in my vomit, and I go to the mirror and I look at myself. That's me. That's me. Who would die for that? Who would carry that to make me clean? Mock, do what you want. But I can't get over the fact. I can't even get over the fact that He would look at someone like me, let alone carry my filth and die. I mean, where else is someone like me are you supposed to go? Who can clean us? Who? It's only Him. He became a curse. So He has made sin. That means all my sin is placed upon Him. And then the curse of God that was on me is placed upon Him. What does it mean? Go to Deuteronomy. In Deuteronomy, in the renewal of the covenant in Moab, the people are divided and have to, one stands on one side, Mount Gerizim, and they pronounce all the blessings on the obedient man. And then the others are on Mount Ebal, and they cry out all the curses that will fall upon the disobedient man. And all those curses, they were born on us. They were on us. When Christ became accursed before God, what does it mean? Look in Deuteronomy 27. Cursed is the man. Verse 15. Cursed is the man who makes an idol or a molten image, an abomination to the Lord. He was cursed as an idolater. On that tree, Christ was cursed as an idolater. Verse 16, cursed is he who dishonors his father and mother. He was cursed as someone who dishonored his father and mother. Verse 17, cursed is he who moves the neighbor's boundary mark. He was cursed as a man who would steal his neighbor's property. Verse 18, he was cursed as someone who would mislead a blind man on the road. Verse 19, he was cursed as someone who would distort justice due an alien and an orphan and a widow. Verse 20 through 21 through 22 through 23, he's cursed as a moral pervert. 24, he is cursed as one who strikes his neighbor in secret. 25, he is cursed as one who accepts a bribe to strike down an innocent person. Verse 26, he is cursed as one who does not obey the law of God. When he was on that tree carrying our sin, he was treated and cursed as the vilest of vilest of vilest of sinners. Even though all the while remaining pure, innocent, undefiled, and yet bearing your filth. Imagine if it was just for all of us in this room. What are 300 people? Think back on your life of sin. Think back on things that you have thought and done that you would even hide from your fellow inmates. And then all of it is placed on him, exposed and raw, as he hangs there before God, the judge of all the earth.